here. That's called updates, you know. This technology is hard for me to keep up with it sometimes. Okay, I think we're recording. Yep, we're recording. So let's get right with it. I know people's time is valuable. Where's my glass? Oh, they're stuck in my shirt. There we go. Okay. Shigami, you're up. Shigami.
Hi, Bob. It was nice meeting you in Vegas. Thanks for
Nice meeting you too, young lady.
Thank you. I have a question.
Yes.
Actually, speaking with one of my best friends, and she had a very sincere question. So I wanted to learn how to answer her question. She said that she's very interested in what I'm learning. She has her mother owns various type of gold necklace. I mean, the jewelry and some coins and stuff. So she says, my family has quite a bit. So how would this work for me? She asked me. My family already has gold and silver. Um, in terms of preparing for what's to come in the economy. So if you were speaking to my friend, how would you lead the conversation?
Well, if I was speaking to your friend, I would say, well, you have a little, but how much of this do you have? That's all in jeopardy. Let me give you some information, what some experts are saying. Then you get with Gary Goslin, and he has lots of tools. I've put lots of tools on a band. This is just a matter of education now. Sometimes it takes people a little longer to get it. Many people think where they're at, they're all secure. Do you know how many people thought they were all secure and wealthy even before the great crash of 1929? Yeah, you got to ask the question like that. See, that's the question you learn to ask them. We become question askers in handling objections. We don't, we let other people, third parties that you're working with your team, help give the answers to the objections. And then you show it's a team effort too. And you show that you don't have to have all the answers, because if they see that you are the ones with all the answers, they say to their brain, I got to learn what Shigami knows. So I don't have time for this. That's the first thing. That now you're handling another objection. And so what you want to do is you want to short circuit all that. And you're new, okay, to us. So you're going to have a learning curve, and everybody you talk to isn't going to see what you see. That's okay. They go in the pipeline. We don't give up on them. We love on them. We give them information. We just learn how to follow up with them without being a pest, because nobody likes anybody nagging on them all the time. Okay.
Right.
And so I have trainings on that. I have procedures on that. And there's no one better in the team with Cheryl and uh, Gary Goslin that you can be working with that'll help you in that process. Okay. And then I'm always available as that tool that you need to bring home the information. Once they've been equipped with some information, they have to be equipped with information first. Okay. Does that help?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So good seeing you, and welcome to the team. Yes, sir, Gary Capps.
Hi, Bob.
You need
My question is this: if we if we had sponsored one person, at least one person, our loyalty points roll over, right? Our points, our extra points. Like if you had 350 points, you got a $250 check. Those points would roll over still, right?
You mean those are commission points?
Commission points, yeah. You know how they'll roll over into the loyalty. But if you had sponsored somebody,
If you enroll the new customer bonus is in effect, yes.
okay, I just want
So
to make sure.
yeah, nothing else changes that we've had in the past except what was presented and then
Okay,
what was added. Okay.
okay,
So the
okay,
way we do cycle checks, all the same way, the way if you enroll someone this week and you have, let's say you have 350 points and 275 points. You'll get a $250 check. They'll subtract 250 from each side. The balance rolls over into your commission because you had a new customer bonus.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
didn't have new customer bonus, then they would have paid you the $250 check.
Then roll
It
over
would have
to-
zeroed out in one side, and then the other side, it would have went to your loyalty points. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Same way. Thanks. Good question, Gary. Patty. Yes, ma'am.
Unmute. Okay. You mentioned 5 ways to earn
Yeah.
7K.
Yeah. And I'm going
Okay.
to actually give a training on that. 5 ways to
Okay,
earn
would
7K instant gold pay. So if you want to,
Right.
you can write them down. 7K instant gold pay.
uh-huh.
And that's for customer acquisition, bringing people to the table. You
Yeah.
communicating, you average, and commission points on the membership that they enroll, and that would
Okay.
go up into your counter because you're enrolling them. Okay, and it goes up
Mhm.
5 levels from you to in the enrollment tree. Okay, and then number 3 is loyalty points, because you get loyalty points when you
Mhm.
also enroll a new member. You get 50 loyalty points, goes in the loyalty bank. And you also get loyalty points when you buy your autosaver. You also get loyalty points on what we just talked about, commission checks that you're allowed to get, but you don't have the volume for a cycle, rolls over into loyalty points. And loyalty points can be converted to free silver once a month. So free silver is the other way. The 4th way is any other type of point coin that's in a autosavers, coin drops, point specialty coins that's done,
Mhm.
or even health protect insurance benefit. Those are points that roll up to the counter. That is the 4th way that we earn commission. That's the one that really autosavers, those kind of points that create that recurring income. And the 5th way is if you got a $5.99 legacy VIP lifetime membership, and when your people you enroll sponsor, they buy gold and silver, even if it's $1, $20, $100, $1,000, whatever it is, you get 1% of whatever metal deposited into your sound money. 5 ways we earn sound money and we earn dollars. Bingo.
Okay.
Super way.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to have a training just on those 5 ways. Okay.
Okay.
So everybody will have it clear, but I went ahead and just
Yeah.
did it
Okay.
for everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, you bet. Thanks, Patty. Wow. I'm so glad y'all understand those 5 generations. I was surprised nobody asked that one. 5 sponsorship levels. Y'all all understand that already? Well, good. We've done a great job then in communicating. Yes, I heard I think somebody got a question. Marco. Yes, Marco.
Is that for me?
No, Marco. Marcos. I'm going to ask you to unmute Marcos. Marcos apostrophe S. Marcos. You got your hand up.
All right. I'm sorry, sir. I was battling with
I know, that's
battling.
okay. We can hear you loud and clear. You got a question,
Hey,
sir.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good Sabbath before I ask my questions, and then
Amen.
enjoy it and be blessed. My question is, say I was to procure or somehow get a hold of like silver that's outside of 7K metals, and will I be able to sell that silver to 7K?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You contact 7K. There's a procedure to buy silver bullion that you've acquired elsewhere. And they will test it, verify it's real, and you'll have to ship it to them. But they'll give you a quote and everything on it once they receive it, once they verify it, and you do get the highest buyback, more than you're going to get elsewhere doing the same process. Okay. And you can
And
see
how,
that in the Sound Money wallet. You can see that we have the highest buyback right there. In fact, I was showing another new person I was presenting to yesterday, and they were already looking at some other gold and silver. They were about to make a $20,000 purchase, and then we showed them our prices, and they were paying 20% more than our price for bullion. But then when we showed them Sound Money wallet and our buyback price just for the bullion, he said, "Well, that's more than spot. Nobody even give me spot for buyback." I said, "Yeah, I know. I've been in this market for 38 years." No, we give more than spot. It's amazing. All you have to do is look in your Sound Money wallet and you see your buybacks. It's instant right
Okay.
there. Okay. And other silver that people own, if you want to market it, you contact. That's where you don't contact me. You contact the company. I don't do that. They do that. Okay. So I'm going to have much more training on it because the last 7 years, nearly everybody calls me about everything. I'm not the company. I'm not the support. I'm here to help you build a business, but the company is the one that does the buy, but the company is the one that does these. And so I just tell people what I'm saying right now. You have to call the company. Like you would any other company, you call the company. Okay. And they'll
All
tell
right.
you the procedure. We already have it written out in the Q&As of the company at the bottom of your website. There's a Q&A down there about selling silver and gold back to the company and the process that it is.
Do you know
But yes,
how
sir.
much the 1%? Do you know how much the percentage is to test it? Like how much it costs to test it?
No, there's no charge to test it.
Oh, there is. Okay.
They test it to make sure what you're sending them is real.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of fakes in the marketplace, and I have a lot of training on that too. That's another reason we buy from 7K. Everything they
Amen.
have, they can't afford one fake coin to go out of their
Mhm.
inventory. So all of theirs is tested before they put it in inventory. Before they get it, they test their coins. Okay. So before they buy back, they test too. Just like anybody
And
else, they're all going to test the coins.
and I asked Nick, like I have contacts that are in different countries. Like one Mexico, I think the other is Vietnam. Like, how can I get in contact? Through 7K, like with people that like that, like because I want to
Yeah.
be able to contact.
Well, I have training on international in my band app, and it's succinctly this, Marcos. If you know someone in a country we're not open in, if you know someone we're in a country open in, it's just the same way. They click on the link up there, and we're open now in what, 14 countries? Let's just do the list right now real quick. US, Canada, New Zealand, Singapore, Australia, UK, uh, uh, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and what am I missing? Did I say Singapore?
Yes,
Mexico.
sir.
Oh, Mexico. So it's 12 countries. Mexico. Okay. And then we're open in the U.S. Protectorates like Guam and a couple of others. There's quite a list of them there, but we're open in
Puerto
all
Rico.
of those. Any other country we're not open in yet. Okay. Thailand, Vietnam, we're not open yet. For someone in those countries to become a member, and they can, if they got a residential address and a country ID in a country that we're open in, they can become a member in that country. And in particular, now that we got Stack and Sell, that'll be shortly announced that we are actually doing this. They don't have to have the coin shipped to them, so they can be active. They can become an associate. They can do some of the things that was very expensive because they will no longer have to have the coin shipped to them. They can store it right there in the stack and sell vault and have it upgraded and into their stack and sell inventory. And then they can have bullion. If they want bullion, they can store it right there in the Sound Money Max vault right there in Idaho. So it's going to make international opening in countries a lot easier. But that's the only way it can be done, or they have a friend or a relative. And the best place to do that is, of course, having one in the United States. Okay, that's the only ways that it can be done. Now, I will tell everybody in this group and in my entire team, if you know someone that can put 200 people into business guaranteed the day we open officially in a country, or let's say pre-market a country, oh yeah, get with me. But they got to be able to guarantee they can put 200 people in immediately.
Mm.
Okay, so that means another network, an established networker or something like that. Oh yeah, then I'll work with them and the company to possibly open that country up earlier. But without that kind of guarantee, that ain't going to happen. Company's going to determine which countries they open up in, because it's a lot of money sunk down the drain in qualifying, certifying, and getting registered and all legal and shipments done, ways of getting shipments done, having some type of either office or support and language translation. There's a lot of money in opening a different country. And if you can't have some kind of minimum membership, the company will go about it the way they do, unless we have an exceptional opportunity to open up a country ahead of time. Thank you, Marcos. Cheryl.
No, thank you, sir.
Uh,
Bob.
Aloha.
Hey, Bob, I had a quick question. I noticed on your band app there's 2 episodes of the Sound Money podcast with Zach Davis and Josh Anderson. I'm excited to listen to them. But my question is, do you know how often they're going to be doing these podcasts?
No, but if you, like I was saying when I post that up there, if you go ahead and watch it on YouTube link, then you can subscribe, which is free.
Subscribe.
And then
Okay.
you'll get notifications. So when they do one, you'll get a notification. They don't really have a schedule per se that I know of yet, but they intend to try to do it on a weekly basis. And there's 4 of them already, by the way.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
And so
that's going to be
I
so great
just
and helpful.
I just I had more important things to post than the other podcasts. And so what you're seeing, you're seeing a lot of posts coming from me now, but
Hmm.
I try and get the most important things posted first instead of recurring things. Okay. And
Sure.
and the new tools that are coming out, like I posted last night about midnight, about the 7K Gold Pay. I mean, that was very important for y'all to see, because y'all can't find it. You can't go anywhere and find that. Okay.
Yes, and
Unless you got
you texted it to us.
yeah,
Thank you.
unless you got the link I send you, you can't find it. So the company hadn't put it up there yet. Okay. It was given to me because and so I gave it to y'all real quick. I loved it. I minute and 49 seconds, that boom, 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 boom. Hey, my company pays us in gold. You want to know how? Bingo, send them a little short. You want to know more? Send them the 4-minute and 44-second short video is still applicable. That the way the pay plan is presented is very applicable. So you can still use this video. Some people are saying, well, I'm going to wait until the new. Absolutely not. Go to work. Listen, don't let somebody else sponsor somebody that you had on your list because they took action and you didn't.
Mhm.
Hello, everybody. I hope that woke you up. And I just put the tool in the hand for you to do it. And I just gave you my script. And those scripts are, by the way, in the band apps. I put them there year when I first put the band apps up. Yeah, hey, they're there. I just hadn't given you the specific training on it again yet. That's coming, but don't wait. I've got all the tools for you. Go to work, have fun. Talk to people. People who talk to people the most are the people who are going to win the most and the fastest. And you only worry about the ones that are interested. You can't worry about the ones, well, I don't know. I don't, you know, we see, hey, you just give them information, start following them up, put them in a pipeline, come at them later. You're looking for people who are looking. You're looking for people who it catches their interest. You're filtering. And you want to filter as fast as possible. Okay. Great question, Gerald. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aloha. Mahalo. No, mahalo. Oh, all these languages, I'm starting to say I got to remember all my language. I got to get my German back. I got to look a little bit of my Japanese back. I got to get some of my Korean back. I got to get a little bit of my Chinese back. I got too much work to do. My brain's so full, I can't put any more in it. Hey, am I having fun? I hope y'all having much fun as I'm having right now. I'm tired, but I'm having fun. Mark, well, you're up next, brother. What's your question?
It's me, Mark, Andrea.
Yeah,
Yes.
you, Mark.
Thank you, Bob. I wasn't going to sponsor my girlfriend. She's Vietnamese until she really understood it. And your comparison to Costco is what did it. And now she's excited. So I'm going to be signing her up today.
That's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. That's a good.
Thank
Hey, and
you.
get that bonus too. You get gold bonus. You get to
Yeah,
talk
most
about it.
definitely.
So when you're
Elaborate
sharing
on
that
that.
1 minute, when you're sharing that 1 minute and 49-second video about instant gold pay, you can say, "Hey, man, I already got paid in gold."
There it is. You know, what I wanted to ask you about, I heard some time ago that the same amount of gold, I think it was in 1940, the same amount or quantity of gold that it took to buy a home is the same amount today. That with your 38 years of experience, is this true that it's went up with inflation all this time?
Oh, absolutely. The
So say
bigger
like this house is a 5-bedroom house and it took arbitrarily 3 bars of gold that was worth 10,000. Today, those 3 bars would equal about 300,000.
Oh no, those 3 bars are more than 300,000 today. Well,
Well,
it
yeah,
depends on
I'm
what
just saying
bars are.
arbitrarily for sake of,
Yeah. I'll tell you the better example though. The better example is the one that we have. And I'm teaching my group. And in fact, I texted Blake and the company. I want them to add that goal along with the Mustang and the silver, for try and get us a real short, Well Strategies overview, somewhere around 7 to 9 minutes. And I wanted the goal in there. Here's why. In 2001, the average 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square foot home in America, average, costs $167,000. You could buy it with 626 ounces of gold. 20 years later, 2021, now all these numbers are facts that can be verified and looked up by anyone. That same home that was under 67,000 in 2001, in 2021, 20 years later, was $347,000 average. But with less gold, remember it took 626 ounces to buy it in 2001. With less gold, 527 ounces.
Really?
You could buy 3 of those $347,000 homes.
Sweet Lord of Jesus.
That's the better example.
Right.
Gotcha.
because it's a
There's
shorter
only so
period
much
of
gold.
time. Exactly. That's the better example to use. Okay.
Gotcha. Hey, I can't thank you enough.
You bet. You bet. Brother
Hmm.
Gary Goslin, you're on, brother.
Hey, thank you, Brother Bob, for another great mentoring session. And just before we started, you sent me that great text, which I imagine you were going to cover sometime in this Q&A, about the cycles about when this new compensation plan is going to start with the new members, which you said is actually going to start to count this Sunday, May the 12th.
That's right. And, you know, I kind of texted you that, and that's going to be part of the compensation plan training. Hopefully I'm going to do that Tuesday night. That's kind of the temporary plans that I have right now. But the May 12th will start the first week to start getting your activities. They're going to put in your back office tomorrow, should come up tomorrow, a screen. In fact, y'all all got an email on it, so I don't have to do that again. I'll post it in the band app showing what you're going to see new into your back office with the information you're going to need, kind of like your downline Explorer information, but this is germane to how you're going to do that monthly qualifier and how
Yes.
they keep records for it. So your first week is going to be May 12th through May 18th. So you're going to be able to see that in your back office. You'll see how many sales were in your left team and right team for that week. The second week will be May 19 through 25. So you'll be able to see how many sales, 5 active generational levels deep, occurred in your back office. So it isn't like they're going to spring this on you and bingo, you got to jump through the hoops. Not know you're going to be led, you know, by a gentle rain to the water. Now, if you drink, that's up to you, but we're going to gently carry you to the water. Okay. So the third week
Thanks,
is
Bob.
going to be May 26th through June 1st. And you'll be able to see maybe the vast majority of you will have your qualification to get whatever volume you're there. You just wait and see. And if you're doing something, you definitely will. And so the fourth week starts your first pay week of the rolling 30 days. So they look back 3 weeks, and then this week you have a chance to make it happen if it hasn't already happened. So that pay week is from June the 2nd to June the 8th. So if you need to accomplish something, it needs to be done there. I'll have some trainings already before that week of things that you can do if you haven't achieved it and you got the volume. If you don't have the volume, you don't have to worry about it because you're going to get your associate pay.
Excellent.
That's
Thank you, Bob.
You bet. That's the key. So no reason to have any angst. The only thing you should have is excitement and trying to achieve that next level. That's what one should have. Okay. Thank you, Gary, for that great question. Got to have a great way to implement this and get everybody started on the right track.
You bet, Bob.
Watch the postings. I'll post up what training I'm going to do. So like I said, I'm going to be doing some more trainings than I normally do, just to get this stuff out and available. So it's in your hands and you can utilize it and work with it, even in prospecting and in optimizing or maximizing your check. Yes, sir, Gary. You still have your hand up? Or you raise it again?
Oh, no, I'm all set, Bob. Thanks a lot.
Okay, I'll lower your hand. Okay.
Okay.
We have
You
hey
bet.
Will, brother
Yeah,
Pastor.
hi, Bob. How are you?
I'm doing
Thanks
fabulous,
for
brother.
thanks for everything. I just have one question. Are they going to update the inflow website in the back, that second page for opportunities? And
Yeah.
also The
we got,
front page.
all that will be updated, but it will not be updated until the company gets all their updates done. There's no sense
Yeah.
in doing interim updates, okay?
Yeah,
But you can turn off the opportunity if you want, but I wouldn't. I'd just leave it all there and we got all kind of extra lanyap. It's bigger and better than it was, okay?
do you think the front page or the
No, the
whatever.
front page doesn't need any edits at all. It's fine.
Okay.
It's generic. If you look at the
Yeah.
front page, it's it needs 0 edits.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's pretty generic for people to get involved with
It's
collectibles and
nothing
stuff.
more than a lead capturer,
Right.
okay?
Yep.
And you make a decision yourself on the inflow if you want the people to be able to see the second website, or if they leave because they can't see the website unless they
Until they
put
put
in their name, telephone
Right.
number, and email.
Exactly.
They can't get to that website, the second page, the opportunity.
Yeah.
So you already captured their name, email, and you already have a way to contact them. And that's what a funnel does. It gives
Right.
you information. And this is a specific funnel. It's
Yep.
funneling for their interest in gold and silver. Okay.
Yep.
And so the second page, the opportunity page, which has the 7K specific information, 7K videos and things, will not be updated until all the updates are done in 7K, because it's just
Alright.
too much trouble updating websites back
Yeah,
and forth.
to do it and redo it one more time.
That's right. So your choice is turn off the opportunity if you don't want them to see that, but I
Right.
would recommend leaving it there. And then when you follow up with the people, just tell them it's bigger and better information than what we had. Let me
Yeah.
show you. You send
Thank
them the instant go pay 149 video. Okay, 1
Right.
minute and 49 seconds. You'd lead with that. Then you just send them a thing about stack and sell or whatever we got that's
Yeah.
available. Get them on a Zoom. Get them on a Zoom with somebody. Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
You bet, Will. Appreciate y'all. Okay. I think we had a good Q&A. About time that we can wrap it up. Let me bring that income disclosure up while I also unmute everyone so we can sign off, and if I can bring that up for some reason. Oh well, some things don't always work, do they? Uh-oh. Now I see what happens. That old Zoom memory happens. Let's see if it allows it to happen. There we go. There we go. Okay, everybody, we're gonna sign off and wish y'all a great prospecting day, touching day. That means making touches, piquing interest, and even enrolling, earning you some last minute instant go pay to be deposited. Have a good week next week, or pique their interest, get them all the information, and say, let's sign up tomorrow. Your choice. Okay. Have a great one. Love all of y'all. Have a super, super, super week, and a blessed 7K business building week for one and all.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Thank
Bob.
y'all.
Mahalo.
Thank
Aloha.
you, Bob.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Aloha.
day.
Happy
Aloha.
Mother's Day.
Auf
Bye,
Wiedersehen.
everybody.
Happy
Mahalo,
Mother's
Brother
Day
Bob.
to all the mothers. That's right.
That's right.
Thank you, Bob.
Love you,
Mother's
Bob.
Day.
Thank
Bye.
y'all. Thank you all.
Aloha.
Aloha, Bob.
Aloha.